Welcome back to the channel. My name is Janet, and right now we are watching Black Sails, and we're going to continue with episode 7. We just lost our Billy, and I'm a little nervous. I don't know whether to trust Flint or not. And Captain Vane is on a solo adventure right now, so a lot of answers to be. So we have a lot of answers to receive, and I feel like we're going to end up with more questions. Here we go.
Easter is upon us. An opportunity for renewal and rebirth.
Oh, that's right. Mrs. Barlow hooked up with the priest.
And the flesh. And yet we may also ask ourselves, will not a trace of it linger to mock and torment us?
Oh, he's going through it.
Remind us of the roiling pit of despair that awaits the unrepentant beyond this life.
Oh, Jesus. Is it just really hot, or is he or does he feel guilty?
Captain Flint's returned.
I don't know. I think she's in trouble somehow. Come on.
Captain.
I don't understand the relationship very well right now.
Sorry.
Your friend, Mrs. Barlow, understood she was responsible for keeping him under lock and key.
Perhaps he managed to secrete a message past her men.
That
hardly rises to...
Flint is blinded.
Yesterday morning, my father walked into town.
What was the reaction?
He spoke about the merits of mutual cooperation over tea.
So it was bad.
As of last night, I've instituted a new trading system, and the street has embraced it.
I will address the situation with Mrs. Barlow immediately.
I don't think he will. I think
Yeah,
Mrs. Barlow knows that Flint's wrapped around her finger.
And I've given him my word in exchange for his assistance that I'll stand between him and your resentment. If Mr. Silver doesn't return from the Urca, you and I may find ourselves with problems of our own.
What have I missed?
Yes, everything is such a contract, like a clause here, a clause there, section A, B. I love it though.
Come on.
It makes the plot thicker, makes it actually make you think what you would do in the position.
Do you want something up your ass?
No, thank you.
I'm terribly sorry if I've ruined your morning, but at the moment I happen to have quite a lot on my mind.
How can you run a brothel here and not make money?
I have no fucking idea.
You know what? I think this is a good opportunity for Max to also make money. Like if she becomes kind of like the business head of this. I mean, she knows about the brothel. She knows how the ins and outs and how it works.
Rackham's got no idea how to run this place. We've all got a hand in his pocket. Maple
Oh.
tell him, but she's too busy stealing for herself.
So that's
All
why.
I'm saying is, get in while the gating's good.
Well, if she betrays them to become the head and earn Mr. Beckham's trust, then she'll make the enemies of the girls.
Congratulations, Mr. Quartermaster.
Thank you. Unfortunate, to say the least, that we
Quartermaster?
find ourselves in the need of one.
Yes, very.
Getting a tattoo back then looks like a nightmare.
Dufresne,
Painful
Quartermaster.
one.
Just wouldn't have thought the crew capable of coming to that conclusion. Well,
I'm sorry. Like, I know Mr. Dufresne is really smart with the accounting and the books and whatnot, but I still think he's still fresh in regards to battle and actually rallying the crew together like Billy. Billy was a good, just like how he helped Mr. Dufresne with the boarding of the other ship. I think Billy's just a really good leader in that aspect. So I don't know if Mr. Dufresne has that kind of quality, but we'll see.
Well, Hugh Manstrota tends to make an impression. Mrs. Barlow, you said you'd be holding her to account. I assumed you'd not want to wait.
I don't think he wants to face that at all.
Before you leave to see Mrs. Barlow, I think you and I need to discuss the letter that Billy found.
Ooh.
Why exactly it is that she believes you're going to betray your crew.
Oh, I'm so glad Mr. Gates brought this up. That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid that this would just fly under the radar.
Randall would like a word with you. Council just voted. He's out. The least we can do is let him say his piece.
Poor Mr. Randall.
Not fair. Setbacks such as these, they often go hand in hand with new and unexpected opportunities.
He's a thief.
I heard him talking. Wilson stole the...
Randall, you straight up said this.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He has the schedule in his head. That he learned it to stop Flint from murdering.
Oh my god.
But he spent the last 2 days beneath a rather heavy cloud of opiates.
You know what this feels like? Okay, you know how in the game Jenga you slowly move pieces around, right? But you try to keep the structure together. Randall just removed a piece and I feel like it's gonna collapse. Like this, oh my god. I never expected Randall, of all people, to be the one to spill the beans. Let's see.
Doesn't know what he heard. Get the quartermaster in here.
Oh my god.
Right now.
It is with great pleasure that we shall now commence our inaugural meeting of the Guthrie, Fraser, Naft, Lawrence Consortium for the purposes of shipping and trade in the West Indies. Excelsior.
It's a long name.
Any suggestions for a new source of labor would certainly be welcome.
Ooh, I hope the slaves can get those jobs.
They say you rallied the slaves in the Andromache's hold. Single-handedly turned the tides against Bryson.
Would like the chance to explain myself.
I'm listening.
What I did out of love.
This is gonna be a difficult
And with every
conversation.
intention of staying here with you to help you find a safer, more settled life, a life you deserve.
It was not your decision to make. My life is my own.
Both sides have
understand.
are solid arguments. That's what makes them great characters. Like you could really see their perspectives.
Now you think you can just waltz back in here and pick up from where we left off like nothing happened?
Well, you betrayed him too a little bit. Like you lied a little bit.
Where else would I go? I belong to you. Chattel property of the Guthrie estate.
Dang. That was
You know, I've
harsh.
never seen you that way.
Eleanor, I must ask a favor of you.
Yeah, I know she wouldn't see him that way either. Especially if he taught her after getting educated, you know?
He's waiting.
I wonder what that mark symbolizes. Maybe like, is this like his clan?
You wish to do business? There's a place not far from here.
No, don't start. Do not
Fueled
start.
by plunder. A man with enough strength to get his hands wrapped around her throat in a matter of hours. Control the flow of trade. Get rich.
Ooh.
My men are rich. No man is rich who could have a lot more by doing less. Why would I let any of them call you captain? Each man gets a share. Plus 1 share to you in tribute. That's a sizable piece of a fucking fortune. How did you know to seek me out?
Yeah, this is a good question. How did Vane see him
Is my
in the
name
distance?
spoken
Maybe they have history.
Is there someone there that connects us? Do we have a deal or don't we?
This is so mysterious. I love it.
My tribute, 4 shares in all. So you're saying she's lying? That the letter is just a fiction? My relationship with her is a complex one.
So it would seem.
That it's hard for me to understand at times. You are right, that you dissemble. And I look the other way. But not today.
Oh?
Not after what happened last night. What happened to Billy?
Oh, he's questioning Billy. Yeah. I think it's a reasonable question. But I could see how Captain Flint would look at it as betrayal.
He thought you saw us all as expendable. I know what happened on the Maria Lane. There were no weapons in that cabin. I went and I looked.
And he supported you this whole time. Yeah. Yeah. So it's time for Flint to kind of...
You used the crew to assassinate those people. Men died that day.
to kind of be a little bit more honest now.
Because Billy wasn't expendable to me.
Oh.
He was a son to me. Then perhaps you should have acted like a better father towards him.
Oh my god.
What the fuck did you just say? He was focused on hurling unfounded accusations at me. So perhaps if you'd intervened when he first came to you with these fantasies...
He did intervene.
He'd still be here.
Yeah, I think this is the wrong approach from Flint. I really do.
Where are you
I
going?
really do.
I'm tired of the energy it takes to believe you. I'm taking this to the crew. You're their problem now. After the Urca has been secured, I intend to sequester a portion of it.
Wow.
Every man on that crew will still be richer than their wildest dreams.
But you're gonna take
How
much more.
Now they have a chance at something better than that. But it isn't gonna happen unless somebody makes it happen.
Oh,
And
his
if I
ego
don't,
is
who
huge.
will? Every subject who's told by his king.
That's really what it is. That's really what it is. Levying attacks.
Levying attacks. Who loses? Absent their worst instincts, their pride, their greed, their suspicion. They'll
What?
be rich men in a safe place rather
He
than
is
dead
like
thieves on a long road.
a super villain right now. It's just not his choice to make for them.
I'll follow your lead in battle. When it's done, you and I will quietly go our separate ways. Test.
He's not gonna let you go just like this.
Well, Flint finding that page on Singleton does seem awfully convenient in hindsight.
So you're successful in convincing our friends out there to believe your story. I'm not sure you've given proper consideration to what happens next. I think you've forgotten one very important detail.
The money. That has to be considered, does it not?
Oh.
The crew now, this very... Randall is right. That will be the end of the Urka hunt.
Wow.
Lie to the crew.
Right.
Right along with Flint.
Wow.
Suggesting that acting hastily could come with a very hefty price.
Even if I was convinced, there's still Randall to contend with.
I can think of one way.
No, guys.
Wouldn't they? Take your pick, but tell them now. Then even if they wanted to go to the crew, they'd have lost their chief witness.
Poor Randall. This is crazy.
They'll serve you well.
Hmm.
Is something wrong?
Maybe he used to be like that little boy. Maybe that's why he recognizes the name.
You were just a boy yourself. Take these men. Make me rich.
We're gonna get into his backstory now. And it's not gonna be pretty, I fear.
You don't know me. But you once did. When I was the lowest among you. Now I've returned. And I offer you a chance to be free of this place. Be it as you should have been. Before he dragged you away from the sea. There is a
Yeah,
place
that's
not
crazy
far
calling him out
where
right in front of
strong
him.
men follow me. And I will show you what life is.
Oh, that's crazy. Let's go. Woo! This is how you earn the respect of the crew, I suppose. Oh my god! That looks like it hurt so bad. Those sound effects and the crunch is intense. This is a big guy. The only thing he probably eats all day is protein. Dang it, Vane. Nice try, though. NT.
I'm proud of you.
So I guess he just lost the crew, too. This is going to be a symbolism for rebirth.
I need a
being
word with
reborn.
Mr. You have exactly 5 minutes committed to memory, after which you will reproduce this page to the best of your ability. Just maybe he can be convinced to keep your secret for the sake of the Urka Hall.
It's a test.
Exactly.
This is insane.
Believe me, I'm aware. He says if he's to go down that road, he needs certainty. It's the best I could do. 4 minutes.
Man. I didn't expect the crew to just say, well, you know, let's just keep doing it for the money, you know?
I implored Miss Guthrie to facilitate your release. Told her she would not have her guns without yours and the others' help. She said she would take it under advisement.
But it's a shot. It's still a
This place will not
chance.
be any different. But do not give up hope.
And shortly after, all 8 disappeared. Nothing would dissuade the other captains from the course that she set now.
You forced her hand in front of men whose respect she demands in order to run this business. What choice did you give her?
That's a point. That is also a point. I love all these points. I understand Flint's tunnel vision.
Isn't here.
And logically, his plan, you know, like, yeah, he's trying to build something best. But at the end of the day, it just isn't his choice to make for the crew. Or else,
You know what you've done.
or else it'd be the same thing. They were trying to escape.
Madness possessed you to write that letter.
I tried to tell you.
To destroy everything we've tried to build here for the past 10 years.
To show you a way out of all this, to free you.
A way out? Have you no memory of how we got in?
What
they took from us?
What does it matter now?
What does it matter?
I don't know. Like Flint right now just seems so. This is like, I feel like this is not Captain Flint. This is Mr. Barlow, if that makes sense. Right? Like he seems so sneaky. Like coming up with like his true intention is with Mrs. Barlow. But then when, you know, he's with his crew, obviously he has to rally them up and we just see a different side. It's pretty irritating. Like, come on, the crew gives their life for you. They really do. And I just think that over the years, that meaning has, like they said, become expendable. And it just sucks.
What do you think I'm out there fighting for if not to make all those things possible here?
You'll fight a war so we can make a life. I sent that letter to show you that you're wrong. There is a life in Boston. The door is open. I've opened it for you. And it requires no war.
That's a point. That's a point. But he wants to be king.
To accept a pardon.
To
He wants to be.
apologize.
He wants to be king.
Apologize? Who will you be apologizing to?
To England! The moment I sign that pardon, the moment I ask for one, I proclaim to the world that they were right.
His ego again.
This ends when I grant them my forgiveness.
If Mrs. Barlow was his great love and the reason that he's really truly doing this for, I think he would have done it. But instead, what he truly wants is to be king.
He'd agree with me.
Oh, you shouldn't have brought him up.
You ought to be quite certain I was the thief to even think of it. And I don't believe you have near that kind of faith in our friend Randall here.
Yeah.
Told you about me.
Mm-hmm. That was a good point.
Billy.
Right now, at this moment, it is just as likely you're the one that dies as I am. I promise to look after you day and night. Then you're back on the ship. All you have to do is change your story.
I'll take it.
You're a thief.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, I appreciate that Randall's sticking to the code, but obviously, no, like several people aren't.
So pull your head from your ass and let's both live to fight another day.
The point. It's. Come on, Randall,
Sorry,
please.
Mr. Silver.
Betsy needs you.
You're a thief. Yes, we understand.
Randall?
You're a thief.
Good call. Good call, Randall. Okay.
What is going on here?
I'm thinking about Betsy too. Randall will give Betsy a good good love. Okay.
If you intend to accuse Mr. Silver before the crew, you do so without a witness.
The war's crew are unwilling to manumit a hold full of slaves. Nor do I have the funds to purchase their release outright. The able-bodied males will be taken onto the Black Hind under Captain Lawrence.
Okay,
The
good.
consortium has reached an agreement. 6 women remained thereafter. They'll be offered a wage in my employ.
Yay! Thank you.
As for us,
Eleanor.
Is he fired?
Fine to Flint. You're to stay with me. I need to know that I can trust you.
Eleanor. Captain Onigold has extended me an offer to join his crew.
Oh, you're leaving.
But as long as you insist on pursuing this course with Captain Flint, I will always be tempted to interfere.
I mean, that's in a way that's a mature decision. Because he's still putting their relationship above everything. He's just trying to save it, you know? He's just trying to save it.
I'm sorry, but the income you've reported for the past 2 days is simply too low to be believed.
5 pieces. Oh, look who's up and about.
What did you just service?
Oh, here you go, Matt.
Who paid you those coins? And the price we have always charged for mothering is 20 pieces, not 5.
Will you
Oh!
hold when I ask him to confirm it?
I swear. The body and blood of our Lord Jesus Christ. This will never happen again.
In my experience, if you do not discipline a whore, she will always take advantage.
Ooh, Max is scarier than him. I think she has that extra motivation to just make a different life for herself, you know?
Do you really think it's wise to get pissed in full view of any of your men that may stumble in here?
But then there was 36 hours before cast off, so I thought, why not live dangerously?
36 hours is plenty of time for them to find reason to doubt you.
They already have.
Perhaps
A little bit.
doubting me is called for.
You know what? I can't help but think with this new revelation. Okay, so he was going to take a big pot of the pot. He was going to take a big ration of the pot at the end, right? And to make Nassau a more established place, I guess. But in order for that to happen, he would have to overtake Eleanor. Because she's not going to let him be king over her. That was just, it's not going to happen. And there's the consortium now. So he would have to step on or above everybody. Guys, that's high goals. And they are dangerous ones. I don't know how he thinks he's going to manage all of this. But we'll find out, I guess.
We're not crazy, you and I.
Crazy.
To put ourselves through all of this. And the outcome's so uncertain.
Oh, that's reasonable thoughts right there.
The outcome is only uncertain for those who disbelieve. If there's anyone who can do what's necessary to make it something better, it's you.
Side eye, no way. Like, I know characters have been saying that she's blinded by Flint. But come on. Well, we gotta put Captain Vane and Captain Flint against each other even more, no? Okay. Interesting little seed that has been planted, though, I will say.
Part of me suspects there's something else going on here. I'm forced to wonder if you didn't orchestrate this whole little drama, knowing it would corner me into securing your return to the crew.
Maybe.
That you're no half-wit at all, but a very shrewd operator. Just perhaps. You're a goddamn genius.
Oh. That did not sound pleasant at all. But he's doubling down. Gotta stick to the story. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Going after the Urca.
What about our friend the cook?
Appears to be resolved, for now.
Oh, Mr. Gates told him.
I must tell you, he discerned that I knew about the missing page beforehand. He assumed Billy told me.
Well, we'll have to deal with that situation as it develops. Won't we?
Something else.
Plots within plots.
Having had some time to think about it, they're not certain that you're up to doing what's necessary. We could forgive all of it. Not Billy. That requires an answer. When the time comes, we need to know that you won't stand in the way.
Oh, whoa. So does the whole crew know or just those three?
But once we have the money, Flint dies.
Oh.
No argument.
Oh, boy.
Not from me.
Oh, boy. I cannot wait to see Billy again. That chapter is not over. Cannot be. How much? Oh my god, imagine. Captain Vane picks up Billy. Would love that combo. 1-2 uppercut, you know? That's a cool shot. Alrighty guys, and that was episode 7 of the Black Sails. Once again, things got more complicated, but of course we're all here for it. If I'm not mistaken, the season finale will be the next episode, episode 8. And yeah, we're officially launching to go find the Urca. Again, I apologize for my pups. They're on Paw Patrol duty right now. Thank you to all of the Patreon supporters for that. He's actually chewing it right now. That's one of them. So I really enjoyed episode 7. I think it complicated the plot more, and I'm basically all in now. So I'm really looking forward to the season finale and the future seasons. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you do like it, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do love reading your comments and your thoughts. I reply to them a little bit late sometimes whenever I get a break from work or something. But I do read them all, and I love your opinions, and it's just so fun to have a community, that you get to follow along a plot with, and just see the motivations between every character's relationships and interactions, and it's pretty cool. And so yes, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day. This outro is already long. I guess I'm chatty today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.